Hey, Mud Squad. Hey, Glitter Angel. Welcome, welcome. Let's make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. And I'll get into all the chaos and fun that I'm having today. All right, notification went out. And sound is working. Yep, sound's working. Okay. So today I'm kitting down a couple kits that I've finished. One of them I finished last month and hadn't kitted down yet. Hey, Artemis. Oh, thank you. One or two of these may be kits that I hadn't kitted down yet from last month. And then I got to kit up one more to add to my list for my August paintings. I have one I'm kitting up for the Crime Daily's Great Escape. But there's a little story behind the drills to that one. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So let's see. So I'll have 2, 3, 4 paintings I'll be working on in the month of August. 5 if you count the one that I have in timeout right now because it's stolen art, but I may sit and work on that one later. Right now, I still got that one in timeout. Let's see. Then I gotta work on my calendar, put everything in, plan everything out. I need to make a list of all the events that I will be doing in the month of August. Right off the top of my head, I'm doing, of course, the Asian year-long event and the mini event in the Asian year-long event. The Great Escape. I'm doing Oz and Og. The Great Escape, the Asian event. I do a Voodoo Crude and Dark. And I'm also doing Paws and Claws. But my Oz and Og canvas will also work for my Paws and Claws. I may actually sit and do a couple, 2 of the canvases I may not work on cam. I may use them as some time lapse. Oh, that's with Crafty Crime Daily, Artemis, and this year her theme is winter/Christmas. Wintry and Christmas theme. This is only my second year. Yeah, my second year doing Great Escape. August 1st. There are a lot of events going on in August. And then next month, I'll be doing, of course, The Great Escape, Drills and Chills, Which. But in the Drills and Chills and Which are 2-month events, so I can pace myself on that one because I'm doing a big canvas. So. But technically, I could also use that canvas that I'm doing for Drills and Chills and Which. I could actually also use for the Asian event because there is a black cat in the picture. So I could actually use that one for all 3 events. Okay, so let's see what that is done. Oh, actually, this was a canvas I did 2 months ago. I finished. This one I finished last month. Okay, so slide these down there like this. Oh. Okay, so just pulling my stickers off and sticking them on the bags, and then I will reorganize all these drills at some other time into my drill storage. But anyway, so how is everybody doing? What is everybody working on? I currently am just, like I say, de-kitting and all, because I finished bubbles. I finished bubbles, so they come out so stinking cute. So technically, I only have the one WIP, which is the Stolen Art WIP. But I guess I'm still just, I don't know. I just haven't worked on it because I guess I feel like it's my fault that I didn't realize it was stolen art. You know, so I got to work that out of my brain, and then I can work on it. But that's a me thing. That is a 100% me thing. It's just the way my brain works with things. Oh gosh, my nose is just young. Let's see. So I'll be working on those events and canvases I'm doing for those events. I have floating lanterns from art, the pictures by Art Dot. It's not from the recent group that they box they released of I think that was what 12 paintings in that box. It's not out of that one. It was from a previous release they had. I actually have won it from who did I win that from? Oh, J-Rob. And it was a pack of 4 or 5 paintings from Art Dot. And let's see, I'm working on, it's from Amazon, but it's an angry roll of toilet paper that says assholes everywhere. Then I'm working on one, it's a gnome, a reindeer, and a snowman. And then I'll be working on one called Easter Egg Hunters. That one is from Dak. And that one is 3 sleeping puppies. They had been hunting Easter eggs, you know. It's so cute. Let's see, and then yeah, so those are my 4 paintings, and out of those, 3 of those are 30 by 40s, so they'll work up pretty quick. You know, so no. But yeah, so that's what I got planned for the month of August. I'll be working on those. Now I do know that Easter egg hunters is going to be a WIP for a while, but I could also use Easter egg hunters for the Asian year-long event too, because they got the dog in there. So, it also just depends on how much I sit and work on it and how big of a space I do. That also has the new cover sheet with the perforated lines. Hey, Judy! Aw, thank you. Tell Debbie and Todd to say hi and give Spoto huggies. So I should have videos posting on Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday. I think I still have videos posting out. I have to check. I may have to film some more. I don't know. But it's a crazy week, y'all. Crazy week. I have errands to run tomorrow, errands to run Friday. Busy. And then I got some other stuff from my mind, but that's personal. Hopefully that works out. But it is what it is if it doesn't. I may need to order some more of these bags. I need to look on Amazon. I think I'm out of the other side. I don't know. These are the smaller ones. I don't know. I may change up my whole storage system for my roof. For my spares. I don't know. I'm indecisive right now. It means I have to get two, or probably get two through. Well, I'd have to have for squares and rounds. I have an idea. I have to check to see. I need to see how much it costs. So the print make box sticker. I just would have to get store box sorting because I have the bottles. I just don't have the storage. But anywho, sorry guys, I just went off on a tangent in my own mind on something. Woo, the squirrels are rampant today. It was another one of those days I did not wake up until almost 12 o'clock. So I was kind of scrambling to get ready today. And I'm blaming it on the heat. That's the only thing, because when it's not so hot, I can wake up really easy. But this heat is just like taking my energy away. You know, the AC's going, and I digress. Hey, Linda, how are you? It'd be nice to have my Elizabeth board storage back, because I haven't had that one in a while. That one's been kitted up for 2 months. I haven't kitted down, but I figure I better kit down now because I have 4 paintings going in the month of August. So that way, if I have to kit anything else up, I have storage. I mean, I have my 28 grid storage, but that also a couple of those hold my special drills, my special shapes, crystals. So I can get another big storage for that, which I need to get another 240 for that one, probably. Probably can group some of the crystals together because I probably got some that are the same color. When I was kitting down, I just put them in the storage like that. I didn't try to color match them. But I may have to sit down and color match them. Oh, all right, Artemis, have fun. I keep forgetting it's so late over there for you right now. I'll learn time zones one of these days. Heck, I'm lucky I remember my own time zone half the time. Oh, thank you, Artemis. Of course, look at me over here knocking things down, tearing up things. Oh. No, but this is my system on when I kick down. But I am seriously going to redo my whole spare storage. I got the bottles, I got everything. I just don't have the container, like a box to store them in, but still sit down and do that. Oh. Up there. You know, with the AC and the fan going, it is still warm to me. Oh, I just tried some of the big bags in here. Okay. They're not the ones I'm using. Need to get some more 30 bottle storage as well. As I got my 60 bottle, and then I got my Elizabeth Ward one. But I mean, I could have put the Easter egg hunters in my Elizabeth Ward if it had been 70 some colors. So I actually used a whole 60 bottle storage, and then the rest went into another 60 bottle storage. So. That's the first time I've done a painting with more than 60 colors. This will be the first time. The most I've done, yeah, 63, 64 color, I think it was. I think that was on Mother Earth, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was the one that had I've done that had the most colors. It was either Mother Earth or Warmth of Home. I know it wasn't Lumina. I mean, Lumina had a lot of colors, but she didn't have as many as Warmth of Home or Mother Earth. All right, so let's see. I can get this kitted down. And I think after I kit this one down, I'll go ahead and I'll kit up the one that I'm doing for Great Escape. And I'll explain the issue with that one. There is a tiny issue with that one. And it came that way. So, it's going to be well, I gotta write the code, the DNC on that one because the whole that whole sticker came off the wrong. It didn't come off the way I wanted it to. Okay, that's fine. I'll fix it. It's a little little minor problem with the kit that I'll be kitting up, but I mean, it's not going to affect the painting or anything like that. It's just something that, yeah, I'll show you. Let me get this one done first. And then I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll, once I get that one kitted and done, I can do my kit down my left, the other kit I got kit down, which was Bootstrap Betsy. I still need to kit that down. And I finished that one, what, in June? Yeah, I finished that one in, is it May? June? So, yeah, that one's been kitted up for a while. Need to find my stickers. Winter Cows in my book. Once I get my printer straight, I'm probably going to go back in and print out all my canvases I've ever finished because I got them in my gem spool. And put them in my log book as well. At some point. That's nothing in the near future. Sorry if you guys can hear the fan, but I have to have it on. If not, I get hot in front of my lights, and it will affect my asthma after a while. But so I'm not sure what I'll be working on in Thursday's live, or if I will take Thursday. I may take Thursday off. I don't know, because I have to run errands tomorrow. So it all depends on how I feel. I may wind up taking Thursday off. I don't know. That's not 100% guarantee right now. Just if I do, I'll post on the community tab and on the Facebook group. If I'm going to do that or not. So just be on the lookout. Either I'll be live or you'll see a post about what's going on. Like I say, I have to run some errands and tomorrow, and it's supposed to be hot and everything. So. Again, tomorrow. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Crisfield it's 89 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies.
Yeah, but that
You
feel
can
like
expect
it's,
more of the same
I
today,
feel like it's
with a
over
high of
100. I know
91
that.
degrees and a low of 77 degrees. By the way, I have a reorder suggestion for you. Would you like to hear it?
No. Because I know what you're going to tell me. I need to reorder Timothy Hay, or I need to reorder their dry food. No, I don't. I have enough. They're fine until next month or the month after. Oh, all right. So that is that. Move these up. These already got their stickers. These up here. And I just got to put the label. I put a label, the label sticker down, and then before I ever put the stickers down, let's go ahead and get the lids on these and get them in there. So what is everybody working on? What events are we planning on doing? Like I say, for the month of August, I'm doing Oz and Og, Claws and Paws, the Asian year-long event. In the Asian year-long event, Rude, Nude, and Crude, and Dark, and Great Escape. Those are my plans for the month of August. And then September, as of right now, the only events I'm doing for September are Drills and Chills, Witch, and the Asian year-long event. I haven't found anything else for September yet. And then in October, it will be the Asian year-long event, Drills and Chills, Witch, and Break the Silence, because I do believe Kokisha is doing Break the Silence this year again. That is an event that's near and dear to her heart and lots of our hearts. So that's what I've got going on right now. So I'm actually don't have anything to do for the rest of July, which is what, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. That's why I'm kidding down. Just working on some little minor stuff. Like I say, if I do want to diamond paint after a while, I can work on the the little painting that is in timeout. Has been in timeout since June. Yeah, it's the first week of June. So I think it's time for it can come out of timeout and get some work done on it. It'd be off camera because it's stolen art, you know. Right. That over there. Now I can sit back there a minute. We have that out of my way. Actually, yeah, I would keep it. And I'll just go and put my stickers on. Then I'll find my book over here and I'll get the what I do is for my canvases that don't have stickers, I used my printer and I scanned like photocopied the put the canvas on the copier and made a copy of the legend or the schematics, whatever you want to call it. That way I could make my own stickers using double-sided adhesive tape, which I may need to order more of that. I'm good on these. Okay, so let's get this done. Where did my desktop is acting full? I had the chat up where I could see it better on my other computer, and then it wanted to kick out over there. Right, that's done. Chat's back. All right, so I need to. I think it's. So these are my schematics for. I'm not finished this book yet. I still need to. Some of them are not exactly where they're supposed to be. Somehow I don't know how I mixed that up. Just trying to figure out where I have 2 books, so this is only the first book. Winter Pals. Look at the Winter Pals. I think I've already done my. So some of these are done, some of these are not done. This is what I'm doing for Drills and Chills, though. But I can actually show you. This is the one I'm doing for Paws and Claws and Asian. Oz and Og. All of these first ones are either my DAX or my license. These are my licensed canvases. That's partial. Some of these I haven't finished filling out yet. I could have swore I did Winter Pals. I haven't. Okay, why doesn't, okay, I didn't give people Queen a sheet. Put them in there. One second, guys. George, today is crazy. I'll work with that later. Okay, it must be in the other one. Oh. All right. This is over 100 canvases. Oh, I gotta make sure I go back and get that. Ah, there we go. I knew it was there. All right, so I need to paper that out of the way. Where did I put my ink pen this time? All right, so I need tape. Sure. Sticker for this one. So I have stickers printed out instead of have to write out everything. I was just finding it on my sheet here. Okay. I know I printed that out. Someone before that. Double. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, I knew I had printed it out. I knew I weren't going crazy. Well, crazier. Let's put it that way. This way I don't have to write everything. I just can fill in check boxes and stuff. This is not a custom. It's a round, a full. Great. So I need tape. And make my where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The fan is not my friend right now, but I need it. Edges a little bit. Push the tape down a little bit. Okay, so that my log sheet is done. Put it back in its spot. Okay, so that's done. Got it there for it now. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the static sheet. While I'm thinking about it, I need to put this on the front of the box. So I know which one that is. All right. Just use the double-sided tape on the back sides of these stickers. And this is just a print off of the schematic on the side. So I have the corresponding number, the corresponding symbol, and the corresponding DMC, if it has DMCs. Just trimming the edges. Now, make sure the tape is down. And now I can cut my stickers and put in my bottles. Need to make sure that these are turned correctly. Yeah, this is a little OCD, I know, but this is what works for me. I just stick the sticker. Let's see. Been live for okay, about an hour, over an hour. That's good. I might go to the 2-hour mark today. I don't know. This is one of those days, guys. I really don't have a lot to talk about. But I have stuff I'm working on. So once we get this done, then I'll probably go and work. I'll show you how I do my calendar of my days and what I work on, what I do, you know, what goes on my WIP days, what goes on my live days. My WIP days are days I can work on anything I want, basically. And then my live days, I usually set something that I'm going to work on in the live. This has 27 colors. So I'm going to sit this off to the side a minute. Take this out. And then this is where it gets interesting. I'll show you in a second. This, as you can see, there's a little note on this. And I'll show you why. Can anybody see the problem already? When this is sent to me, colors 4, 5, 6, and 7 are mixed together. So what I think I'm going to do is I've probably got these colors in my spares. So I will probably go into my spares and pull them out. Or see here and separate them. I'm not sure yet. Because I have the colors written down. So it's 315, 402, 606, and 676. What is my color chart? Nope. Okay, so 315. It's row 4. Okay, so that's the brown. Okay. So 402. That's in row 15. Okay, 402 is supposed to be a 10. Yeah, there's no 10 in that one. Okay. 606. Oh, 606 is that orange, that darker, the red orange, reddish orange color. And 676. Okay, so that's the yellow. Okay, so that other orange. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, so I'll be able to separate those. It's no problem. Just it's just a hassle, but it'll be all right. So I'll do all these colors and then I can separate those. So yeah, so that's that's my little dilemma with this kit. I mean, it's no big. I mean, it's no biggie. It's going to be an easy separation because of the colors are all different. So it's going to be easy to separate them. But it's just the fact it's a hassle. And this came in a mystery box of canvases, so I couldn't exactly contact the company per se about it. But I guess I could have contacted the company that sold me the mystery box, but I don't know. I didn't deal with it. It's an Amazon canvas, so. Right. So this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right over there. Okay, so final. Do I have a round thing? How are you? Dust in my funnel. Okay, so here comes the fun. Oh, should I separate these first or kit up the rest of the kit and then separate these? Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be here anyway, because I'm kitting up my another kit one I'm doing for the Great Escape, and 4 of my colors came like this. Thank God they're all 4 different colors, and I can easily separate them. Oh, I've already kitted that up. I kitted that up in one of my lives last week. Oh, this is for this little painting here. This is an Amazon painting. It's for the gnome, the reindeer, and a snowman standing behind a brick wall. Yeah. I got it in an Amazon mystery box of paintings, and 4 of my colors are mixed together. So what happened is they were never sealed. They never sealed. So yeah, this ought to be fun. Right now it's like a play toy. I love my gnomes, Joanna. I'm Team Gnome, remember? Oh. Yep, I'm Team Gnome. True, could be. Gnomes are mischievous. Some gnomes are mischievous. I can't. I'm a lifetime member. I used to have a little gnome stuffy when I was little. But you know, every team has to have people for it and people against it. So, I think gnomes are split down the middle there. Some people like them, some people don't. Wow, that's all the black this canvas has. That's oh, so let's see, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip, go to 8 because it was 4, 5, 6, and 7 that are mixed together. but I'll be able to separate. Actually, I may just look in my stash and I should have those colors in my stash. I know. It's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go in my stash and pull them out. And then just separate those some other time. Unless I don't have that color, then I'll have to go in and separate it out. So. Yes, I know. But we still love you. Us gnome lovers still love you. Like I say, every team has to have its fans and its non-fans, so or it wouldn't be fun. It would be boring if everybody liked everything that everybody else likes. That would be a boring world, really. You know, because then there would be no discussions of, you know, why people are team whatever or not team whatever. You know. I think people liking different things actually, you know, makes the world better because you can have conversations about it, you know, like, why don't you like this, or why don't you like that, or why do you like this, or why do you like that, you know. It leaves a open discussion for, you know, conversation. I almost forgot what color I was doing or which one I was doing. You know, it's like with me, I don't like creepy clowns. I'm okay with circus clowns. I mean, I just don't like creepy clowns, except Bullseye. I don't know why I'm not scared of Bullseye. That is the only clown from the horror movies that I am not scared of. I think it's because he looks more like a marionette puppet to me. He don't really, I mean, he don't fully look like a clown. So, I don't know. I'm okay with him, but Pennywise, yeah, no shape, no way, no how, no form. My nephew and my niece were lucky I did that clown that I had in my stash, but I did that because I was doing it to prove you know, that you can have a fear and still work on something, you know. But as soon as it was done, as soon as that clown was done, that clown was up out of this house. I told him I don't care what you do with it. You can burn it. You can throw it away. You can give it to somebody else. I just don't want it no more. I think I found someone who wants my canvas bloodbath. My niece, I think, wants that. She's kind of crazy anyway. All right, have fun. But yes. Oh, I don't know when I'll do those though. I want to save those for an event. Oh yeah, please do. Tell her I said hi and have fun. I almost forgot that she was there. Ladies, stay cool because it is crazy hot out here. And I know it's if it's this hot here, I know it's got to be that about the same where you're at. We're about 80, 89, 90 today. And I know we were put under air quality alerts as well. And of course, I spill drills. It would not be me if I didn't spill drills. Anyway. At least, like I say, at least when I go to separate these, they'll be easy to separate because they're pretty much all different colors. They're different colors. It'd be easy to. So. Okay, I can use one of my small whiteboards because putting it on one of the white. Hey, Bonnie. Putting it on the white whiteboard, I'll be able to separate them a little bit better. Okay, so that is that part done. We set that over there. And now we can get to separating the snafu here. This canvas, when they sent it to me, 4 of my colors are mixed together. So, but it's an easy separation. So I'll just grab my whiteboard. I'll just plug out. And I need my tweezers. Okay, so now this is the fun part. So we have 4 different colors here. How are you, Bonnie? Hopefully you're staying cool where you're at, because I know you're in Texas and I know it's been hot there. It's been extremely hot here for us. Yeah, we've been in the 80s and the 90s past few days. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's if you've ever heard of Ocean City, Maryland, I'm about an hour south of there, about 4 hours southeast. No, not southeast. Yeah, southeast of DC. About 3-ish hours southeast of Baltimore. And I'm probably almost 2 hours to Richmond, Virginia, north of Richmond, Virginia. Oh, cool, Bonnie. Yeah, I've lived here for, let's see, since 90. We moved here in 97, 98. Oh yeah, we're known for our water here. Yeah. Um, we actually have a small cruise boat here as well. It's called the Stephen Thomas. This is going to take a while. Actually, I don't know. It may not take as long as I think. Yeah, I've been on a couple on the cruise a couple times that we have here. Um, but I've also just been on boats in general. To go over to some of the smaller islands that we have. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, about an hour and a half. Okay, so I'll go a little bit longer. Um, I don't think anybody wants to watch me sit here and separate these for an hour. Oh, oh, cool. Yeah, I've lived here since, like I say, since '97, but I've actually lived in Somerset County, a couple different areas since I was first grade. So, but I was born in Salisbury. Lived there till I was like, oh, my sister was just starting kindergarten, pre-K. So she was like 3. So I had to be, I was first grade, so I was like 6 or 7 probably. Yeah, you can't do that these days. Things that we used to be able to get so cheap back in the day are so expensive now. Like there's this fish called we call it a swelling toad. And back when I was growing up, fishermen they couldn't give them away fast enough until they found out that people liked eating them because there's two nice thin pieces of edible meat down the sides, their backsides. They're a bitch to clean, but you need gloves and pliers to pull the sandpaper skin off of them. But now they go a pound of swelling toads goes for right now. I think the last time I seen somebody had some reasonably priced for like $17 a pound. You know, so but back when I was growing up, you could go to the docks and the fishermen would just give them to you. You know, things are so much different than when we were young. You know, I guess I could have looked in my spares and seen if I had these colors, but I don't know why. This is actually relaxing. Oh yeah, they will come. Yeah, they will come to the surface and yeah. Um, and I think it's really interesting too. With crabs, the way to tell the difference between the male and the female is the male, the apron on on his stomach, the part they call the apron, it looks like the Washington Monument. The females looks like the Capitol of the Rotunda. That's how you can tell the difference between a male and a female. And then you got your jimmies, you got your hotels. If you're talking soft crabs, you got your whales. And a crab is between a soft crab and a hard crab is called a buckram, which actually buckrams are really good to eat. You can cook them like you do. You can fry them up like you do a soft shell. Oh yeah, yeah. But if you actually look at it, it is the female looks like she's got the Capitol, the Rotunda, and the male looks like the Washington Monument. Yeah. And at one time, my town was actually considered the crab capital of Maryland. Matter of fact, next month, into next month, we actually have a 3-day festival that actually celebrates the blue crab. Back in May, we actually had what was called our soft shell festival, which celebrates the soft shell crab, which is the kickoff to our summer, and the crab derby is the end of our summer. Yeah. And then there's a town that's about 5-minute drive from me. They were actually known for as the strawberry capital of Maryland, because they used to produce a lot of strawberries. Yeah, yeah, there are. The heat's affecting them though right now. So there's some areas where they're not catching like they used to right now, but that's only because of the excessive amounts of rain we've had in this heat, and everything. So it kind of has been a little dangerous for the watermen to actually be out in this heat working. So but yeah, so me and mom were actually thinking about going crabbing one day. But with this heat, it's just crazy. But yeah, so let's see. This week, depending on how I feel when I get up Thursday, is I going to do it live on Thursday because I have errands to run tomorrow. And it's crazy weather out there. Is draining my energy. So I may be live Thursday, I may not. I'm not sure yet. I won't know until I wake up that morning. And if I decide not to go live, I will put out an announcement on the community tab and on the Facebook group that being said, I should have a video come out tomorrow. Keyword should, I can't remember, because I've pre-posted videos. So. I've gotten a good selection separated so far. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, so I know there's some that are still going down south catching crabs too. So what I'm gonna do is just do one color. Sam. How are you? But yeah, so I actually haven't been crabbing in a while though, Bonnie, to tell you the truth. I haven't done it in probably over a year. But I loved fishing and all that when I was growing up. You know, being born and raised in the country, you know, I'm a nature girl at that. Where did these wood bugs come from? Oh, they're driving me insane. Problems with living in the country, though. Oh, I know, right? With Old Bay on them. Oh my God! Or have some butter to with Old Bay mixed in to dip it in. Oh, ain't nothing better. Or J and O. J and O is just basically a homemade version of Old Bay, which actually the Old Bay spice that is people put on their seafood is actually made here in the state of Maryland. It's made at the McCormick plant out that used to be in Baltimore, but now it's in Hunt Valley. Um, they moved that to a bigger facility. But yeah, then we have the Domino Sugar Factory. We have the Natty Bow Beer. And the cowtails, the candy, the cowtails, they're actually made here in Maryland as well. Joe Corby's Pizza is based here in Maryland. Ace of Cakes started in Charm City, Baltimore. And if you ever hear of a country singer, he's an up and coming singer now. His name is Jimmy Charles. He's actually from Ocean City. Yeah. I've actually met Jimmy Charles. Him and his wife, they're really sweet people. This is the only thing tweezers are good for me. Is picking them off or separating them. I live vicariously through through the people who can lay drills with tweezers. I've tried, and I have shot more drills across the room. Oh wow. I've shot more drills across the room than I can shake a stick trying to pick them up with tweezers and lay them down. But I can separate them and I can pull them off with tweezers. That's the only thing I can do with tweezers. And then sometimes I still shoot them across the room, taking them off or separating them. See, still shot one. Found it, but shot one. Yeah, I know, right? I like these. These came with my hot fix crystal kit I had at one time. I like these because they're angled, so it's easy. It helps me to separate them a little bit easier. I mean, I use tweezers for helping get my putty to go in my pins sometimes too. But yeah, I can't. I've tried laying them with tweezers. You know, I can lay. Sometimes I can lay the special shape drills. I'll use tweezers for them sometimes. But that's kind of different. I mean, you know. But you know, because they're special shape. But You know, I should have done this when I first found the kit like this. And we wouldn't have had so much problem. But yeah, I never thought. But anyway, okay, we're just over the 2 hour mark. So I'm probably going to get ready to log out here in a few minutes and finish separating these because this is going to be probably take me another hour or two. Still need to go get something to eat. I had my ate all day, but it's only because it's hot, and I don't eat when it's hot. I might just make me mashed potatoes or a can of greens. I don't know. But something like, oh, I got French fries. Oh, that's right. I still got French fries. I may just make those. But like I say, I'm not sure if I'll be live Thursday or not. It just all depends on how I feel when I wake up Thursday morning after I have to run errands tomorrow. And I've been on the go pretty much all this week anyway. But this past weekend. It was crazy. Actually, it might not take me as long as I think. I don't know. With this. go to put it down a little bit. And then go everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to go myself, Bonnie, and get this finished. And you're welcome, and thank you. Yeah, because this is our job. I will catch everybody around in other lives this week, or my live if I go live on Thursday. If not, I will catch you all next week. Until then, hugs, love, bye, y'all.